Hi friends, welcome to my channel Liang Ceramic Studio. I am a ceramic artist based in the US. On this channel, I love to share my work process and studio life with you. In today's video, I will show you the entire process of creating my ceramic sculpture You Grow Up When I Sleep, from a lump of clay to the fired piece. If you have watched my previous video, you may have seen the making of this sculpture before. But this time, I focus on presenting the whole making process. During the video, I also introduce my materials, techniques, and some details you may have been interested in. I hope you enjoy it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos if you haven't already. By the way, I will update our studio renovation next week, so please stay tuned. Now let's start the process. I enjoy drawing my work. I like depicting the piece itself, and it also helps me understand the relationship between two-dimensional and three-dimensional forms, as well as the similar or different sensation they invoke. From conceptualizing the piece, sketching, beginning the creation, to firing and completing it. This is a continuous process of transformation, development, compromise, and exploring new paths. If you have watched many of my videos, you will probably know that combining slab building and coil building is my most frequently used technique in ceramic building process. This is very flexible and easy to control and adjust. It doesn't require great strength or very advanced skills to complete, nor does it rely on many additional tools or equipment. It's a beginner-friendly method that also beloved of a lot of experienced ceramic artists. When creating larger ceramic sculptures, I prefer to use stoneware clay. It has excellent plasticity and is less prone to cracking compared to porcelain clay. Its natural color is lighter than earthenware, providing more flexibility in choosing the color of my works. Nowadays, stoneware clay can be fired at temperature ranging from the cone 4 to cone 10, meeting the requirement of different works and firing conditions. Here, I'm mainly working on the internal support structure. If you want to create a larger ceramic piece, you must carefully consider the support system. Otherwise, there is a high risk of collapse or deformation during the creation and the firing process. The parts I'm currently working on are completely invisible once the finished piece is completed, but this step is very important. Even if cracks occur during firing, a well-designed support system allows the piece to withstand multiple repairs and refiring processes. In summary, an internal support structure can greatly increase the success rate of firing. You can design a support structure based on the shape of your work. Here, I made the support somewhat like a honeycomb shape. I open holes into the clay wall, which reduces the amount of clay used, speed up drying, and does not compromise the support effectiveness. Be sure to cover your work with plastic wrap when leaving, especially during hot and dry seasons. During the creation process, you can also spray a little water mist onto the work, but this should be based on the condition of your work and the humidity of your working area. Too much moisture can also cause the collapse of your work. Are you curious why I'm cutting holes before cutting out the designed shape? The reason is that if I cut out the shape directly, the work is very likely to collapse. If I wait for the clay to dry a bit more before cutting, it becomes much harder to cut through. Therefore, I choose to first cut out holes that will not cause the work to deform, and then wait for the clay to dry slightly more before refining the final shape. I want to add some long, large leaves to this piece, but if you have experience firing similar work, you will know that making them all together makes it very difficult for them to survive the firing process. And it also poses a great risk during transportation. So I choose to make and fire them separately and then assemble them afterward by designing some holes to connect the piece once they are fired. My kiln is a top-loading kiln. It would be more convenient if I had a front-loading one. For firing work that are difficult to load, I will let my partner help me disassemble the kiln, load the work, and then reassemble the kiln. Disassembling a kiln and then assembling it is too complicated for me, but my partner is very skilled at these tasks. So if you also need to disassemble a kiln and want to know how to do it, please leave a comment below. Maybe I can ask my partner to make a video showing how to do it. Regarding glazing, I'm still exploring. In this work, I have used different methods such as pouring glaze, brushing glaze, and dipping glaze. It really depends on the specific form of each piece and in fact I want to achieve. Glazing requires a lot of patience and tolerance for chaos, and I am still practicing it.